Robert Palmer didn't just build a brokerage. He re-engineered, in my opinion, the entire real estate industry. His story actually starts in Lakeland, Florida, because he's arguably the most innovative owner, founder, CEO of any real estate company I've ever seen. I've worked at Keller Williams. I loved Gary Keller, thought he was a visionary leader. What happened with Robert Palmer and his story that I'm going to break down for you in this short video tops all of that. It's better than I've ever seen. Heard this phrase probably out there, bet on the jockey, not on the horse. Robert Palmer is 100% a jockey you want to place your bet on, as thousands of us have at LPT Realty. So let's jump into his story right now. Now, before we do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're giving you the best, most relevant information on all things real estate. And we're also breaking down how you can join the real estate CEOs community and really scale up your business alongside people like Robert Palmer. All right, so jump on in. Let's learn a little bit about this very unique, powerful, and successful individual who's just getting started in real estate and already making waves. All right, so Robert was actually raised by a single mother and she was in real estate. Now, Robert got a front row seat to the grind that agents endure and the broken systems, the fragmented stuff that they rely on. Okay. And then he was inspired and he was a really determined kid. He launched his first mortgage brokerage even before graduating high school. That's right. He was 17 years old. That company actually was eventually acquired. Okay. And Robert Palmer, still in his early 20s, became a vice president at that much larger firm. Okay. Now, here's the thing, when the housing market collapsed in 2008, when most ran for cover, that's when Robert actually ran straight into the chaos. Okay. He founded RP Funding with one radical promise: eliminate every lender fee. You heard that. No underwriting charges, no application fees, no junk costs, just clear consumer first lending. All right. While traditional banks clung onto those like outdated models, Palmer's, he streamlined everything. He made it transparent. And that approach made RP funding a huge standout and number one in all of Florida. He backed it with bold marketing, radio, television, even a Super Bowl commercial. All right. Print marketing, you name it. And he turned that into $1 billion lender. Okay. Now, Palmer really mastered the mortgage game. But what caught his attention next was marketing for real estate agents. All right. And really, real estate in general. He saw that real estate agents, especially solo agents, were grossly under equipped when it came to marketing. Okay. Because here's the thing, we all know this: getting into real estate is pretty linear. It's pretty easy. Hey, I want to get into real estate. I sign up for classes, I take the courses, I get my certificates, I sign up for the exam, I pass the exam, I interview brokers, I join a brokerage. Now what? Now I got to go to some training and then they're going to help me like figure out all my contracts and help me run a transaction. Great. But there's something huge missing there, which is, how do you find your first client? And not just your first client, because what happens when you finally sell your cousin's house and all of your old coworkers either buy with you or sell with you? What do you do next? Where's your next paycheck coming from? Well, it's going to be marketing based. Okay, you want to dominate a farm. You want to really scale up a team or a brokerage. You want to be the type of agent who gets repeat and referral business, or what we call shoulder tap business. Like, oh, yeah, hey, there you are. That's a marketing thing. All right. So, Robert, that's when he launched what's a company called Listing Power Tools. And instead of leaving agents to like cobble together Canva flyers and stock photo postcards, Robert really gave them a turnkey listing presentation, okay, glossy print materials, and custom branded marketing kits that actually work. And it was really a plug and play marketing for real estate agents who wanted to dominate their market without spending hours on design. Okay. Now, here's the thing, I'm not just making that up or saying that in general. There are agents in your brokerage, Keller Williams, Coldwell Banker, you name it, Remax. Okay. We used to use listing power tools. They would come in and present to us twice a year. Agents, our top listing agents, were using them in my office, right? This is a legit marketing company that provided a great way to win listings, sell listings faster, and turn those listings into more listings. All right. And so without having to spend all this time, like, we knew what we had to be doing as agents, but it was all meal pieced and like sloppily put together. and inconsistent, right? Listing Power Tools, which is what LPT stands for, by the way, Listing Power Tools solved all that. Okay. Now, by 2021, Robert had his sights set on an even bigger vision. Okay. And actually goes back to like 2018, but he wanted to fix the entire brokerage model because here's the thing, he studied legacy players, people like Coldwell Banker, right? He examined all the franchise models like Keller Williams. Okay. He dissected the cloud based disruptors that we are all appreciative for, like EXP and Real. And what he saw were some pretty deep flaws: high cost, low support, diluted revenue share, and no real marketing engine. Right. None of them delivered a full package that, was built around what agents actually needed. Okay. So he built his own. LPT Realty launched with two clear compensation models. All right. First, the business builder model. It's a flat fee system. Okay. $500 in commission per transaction, capped at 5,000 for the entire year. All right. Agents keep 100% of the commission after that, and they still get access to all of LPT's technology stack, listing power tools, all the other marketing stuff that we show you here on this page. Okay. Second, that brokerage is the brokerage partner model. It's an 80-20 split capped at 15,000 per year. And in return, agents can actually get their sustainable and transparent revenue share and the ability to earn twice as much pre-IPO stock in a company that they're actually helping grow. Because here's the thing. He created this situation where even if you're at the lower cap or the higher cap, you can get awarded stock in this pre-IPO company, the fastest growing brokerage in US history, by the way. Okay. And we'll go over a couple other stats in just a second. But on your first, third, and 15 transaction, even if you're on the $5,000 cap, you're awarded stock. If you're on the $15,000 cap with the 80-20 split, you get stock on your first, third, 15th, and potentially your 35th transaction, but it's double the amount that you would on that $5,000 cap. But it's still great because no matter what, you're earning stock in a company that you're helping build. Right. And here's the thing, there's no bait and switch, no watered down versions of it. Okay. Agents get the same tools, same support, the same brand presence, regardless of which model they choose. All right. Now, here's the kicker, too. Talk about agent choice. They can switch models year to year as their business evolves. Right. Now, here's the result: it was explosive growth, immediate. Okay. By the end of 2024, LPT had opened in all 50 states and two provinces in Canada. But here's the thing, that's great. You can open up states, you can hire brokers. Everyone thought it was this fly by night, hyped up thing. Okay. And I get that. But here's the thing, it didn't open up in all 50 states simply because they found a lot of brokers to open up the states. All right. Like EXP and Real, when they went in all 50 states, they were open in all 50 states and had less than like 3,000 agents apiece. LPT, by the time it hit all 50 states, was already over 15,000. All right. And so almost 10x what these other brokerages were. And I'm not hating on those brokerages. What I'm showing you is for context, right? Those are great brokerages, by the way. Okay. Now, here's the thing. What about why would agents go there? Well, I heard a lot of this. It's all about the hype. It's all about just being in early. Producers won't really go. It's just going to be for people chasing the smallest number of costs, right? Which isn't the worst thing in the world, right? Hey, people love reinvesting back in their businesses and they should have that choice. But producers will never go there, is what I kept hearing. Well, let's talk about that. The company in 2024 saw an increase of over 170% in closed units and 190% increase plus in sold volume. LPT was actually ranked number 10 brokerage in the nation for units sold and number 14 for volume sold after just 3 years in business. Okay. But more than numbers, this is the agent first culture that really defines LPT. It's real marketing, real revenue share that's sustainable and transparent, real equity. Agents are treated like partners, not just like products. And it's really because Robert Palmer's mission is crystal clear. He wants to empower the agent, raise the bar, and rewrite the rules. Okay. From high school mortgage broker to consumer lending revolutionary to founder of America's fastest growing real estate brokerage, Robert Palmer didn't just disrupt the industry, he's building the future of it. So if you want to learn more about how you can partner with me on this platform and be connected to an amazing person like Robert Palmer, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go in the description below, click that link to book one-on-one time with me. I'll see you on the other side.